into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Mahrez has just scored. Mahrez has literally just scored the second I pressed the stream button. 3-1. Every friggin' week. Every bloody week it happens. You load up on City assets, they do nothing. The following week, all the assets start pouring through. Bernardo Silva assist. Mahrez with an absolute worldie there. And I wanted Man United to win. I've just come off Lindelof, is that? I don't think that's made... Is it Lindelof or Maguire? I think it's Maguire. It's just come off Maguire. It will be a Mahrez goal. As Gary Neville's just said, it looks like it may have just taken away from De Gea, but... I'll be real with you. Not that I'm normally not real anyway, but I'm just sat here in my chair anyway, and I just thought I may as well grab my laptop and all that rubbish and just earn me and Jason a penny for his birthday. His birthday weekend's been, from a football perspective, awful. His team's losing 3-1. I haven't even watched. I've watched this half and the last 10 minutes of the first half. I was listening to Radio Techers, Mags and Tanner while they were on the tube, and then like I said, I ate my food and everything here as Man United come on the attack. Fred, oh god, so weird doing a stream. I'm normally listening to a podcast. As Kevin De Bruyne was on the break, obviously Kevin De Bruyne won 2 goals. As I've entitled the stream, can he get a hat-trick? Have I spelled hat-trick right as well? Is it 2 T's or is it 1 T? When was the last time in a game week or in Premier League history 2 players scored a hat-trick in the same week? That would be interesting to know. I'm sure Opta Joe. But Man United on the attack again. Here's Sancho on to Pogba. Pogba is free. John Stones is going to try and challenge him. Poor Pogba's in the box. A nice little skill here or there. And no support whatsoever. John Stones easily takes it off him. Could Pogba have taken a shot? Well, maybe. But the reality is that John Stones just needs to stand up strong, and he's done it. And yeah, it's been... I saw the Arsenal result at... When did I finish work? 4 o'clock. So about 25 past 4, I saw the Arsenal result, and I see that Saka scored, got the assist. I tweeted out at Total Stevo that basically that Saka goal and assist is really, really pushing me up to, well, it's getting me up to sigh. I can't express, because you can see it, how close it is between me and Sai in the mini league. It was 30 points this morning. 30 points. Now it's 20, sorry. It's down to 20 points. 20 points. The rivalry's gone between me and Sai. It's crazy. Maestro pointed out that between me and Jason, if Thier doesn't play, which he won't do, then Saka's coming off the bench for him. But what really annoys me is another rival in my league, which is, I think he's just above me. He benched Trent Alexander-Arnold, of course, goes and gets 12 points. But the player that he's got playing instead, Thier, like I said, he ain't going to play. So annoyingly, he's going to get Trent coming off the bench. I'm having a stormer this week. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy here. But yeah, like I say, thanks for joining me, whoever it is. Let's just quickly see. Don't really want to take my eyes off the game, to be honest with you. Dread, I was just... I just commented on your picture on... I didn't quite understand the context. It looked like you had a snowboard. Am I right? Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. Was it a skateboard? You had it on Twitter. Dread uploaded a picture of himself. United are useless. Booba saying hello, Denver. Ayush is here. Yeah, you had one job. Yep, United had one job. Here we go. City on the break again. Jack Grealish on the ball. Finds Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne on to Mahrez. Can it be a fourth? Ooh, good save. Straight at De Bruyne. De Gea. Straight at De Gea. I mean, yesterday I said to Dan, why would you even still have Bernardo Silva? Well, that's the reason why he gets an assist. But this game week is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, the single game week teams have come through really, really well. I did put up yesterday on Twitter that, I pride myself on my predictions. You had Semi-Sweet Potato and Nuclear Atoms confident that Liverpool were going to win 3-0. And I just said, I think it's going to be a lot tighter than that. I think 1-0, 2-0. Don't get me wrong, Liverpool. Yeah, they could have won 2-3-0. West Ham did have their chances, but really they've just put in a really good defensive performance. If Liverpool could if they had their shooting boots on, but then again, good defensive work as well. But I think if they had their real shooting boots on, it could have been 3-2 or 3-0. But Trent looked good. Trent looked on fire, and I'm really happy with the double game week upcoming because having that triple up in Robertson and Trent really does give me confidence because of the players that I'm seeing for Liverpool. As Kevin De Bruyne whips in the ball, is it going to be a fourth? No. Fred on the ball at the moment. On to, is that Sancho? I'm assuming it is. Yeah, no, it's been taken away. Yeah, the upcoming double game. I'm really glad that I got Robertson, Trent and Salah for obvious reasons. But I think that, I'll tell you what, that Luis Diaz looks fantastic, Dread. He is looking on absolute fire. And he could be, for Dan, for example, Dan could be a really, really good differential for him. As Bernardo Silva gets challenged. There's a free kick to Man City. It's in their own half. We're at the 75-minute mark, so we've got 15 minutes left, plus stoppage time, which I'm guessing will be 3-4 minutes. Can Man United get into this game? No. Can they get another goal? Tell you what, this game's either going to end 4-1 or 4-2. I can see City getting another goal. I think Kevin De Bruyne I don't think he's one of those players that's selfish enough that he's desperately wanting the ball. I think more like his teammates are wanting him to get a hat-trick. They're always trying to find him. But Kevin De Bruyne is doing a professional job, doing what he needs to do. Not going out of his positions to try and get into positions which could get him the goal. He's doing his job well. But if he does end up in the right place at the right time, he could get that hat-trick. And I hope he does, but I really want Man United to win for Liverpool's sake, if I'm honest. I really wanted this title race to... I mean, it still is. Not quite wide open, but City playing it round at the back at the moment. I kind of wanted United to... I thought they could potentially draw. I thought this game would be a lot tighter than what it is. Like I said, based on what I'm seeing at the moment, Man City are running riot over United. I don't know what Man United's goal was like as Grealish plays it out to Cancelo. Cancelo takes it out. Yeah. Cancelo blanking again. Good thing we got rid of him, everybody. Good thing we got rid of him. But I'll just quickly bring up my team up on screen. There it is. I'm on 89 points at the moment. -4, so 85 points. Then I'll get the 2. I think Saka's going to get 2 bonus as well. So, and I've got Roberts. Well, he's not going to come on anyway. All my players are played. And I'm that Reece James captaincy, absolutely outstanding. That's crazy. Anybody that captained, I'm stating the obvious here, Coutinho, you had Bilal, who captained Havertz. I think the real people that are going to be absolutely, well, are going to be like Andy, gutted that they stuck with Rafinha. Now, they're obvious. I mean, with hindsight now, was it the right choice to captain? Not just Reece James, but just a Chelsea defender. Well, to be fair, as I mentioned on the members video, and I mentioned on the score predictor, as Man City try and break away with Foden and Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne chasing down Harry Maguire. Shoulder barges him. Takes it on. He's still got the ball incredibly. This is what happens when you're a world-class player. The ball just sticks to your feet. We all know that person at school. I remember Matt Whitehouse. Christ. A beast of a man, even at the age of flaming 14. He was more man than boy. The ball just stuck to his feet. But anyway, Cancelo on the ball at the moment, over to Bernardo Silva. But yeah, I said in the score predictor that when you look at this, like when you look at the double game week, really the teams to be targeting that have got the best fixtures are Southampton, Newcastle, and Chelsea. Now, admittedly, Southampton failed miserably, as Top Tim would attest to. They were apparently awful, and Newcastle could have a field day again. Newcastle, okay, they conceded a goal, but some people brought in Fraser, would you believe? So that's a very, very good pick for the likes of Nuclear Atoms. I know that, was it Bilal that had him, or I know James on Planet FPL, he had, nearly swore then, he had Fraser. In fact, I can swear because I haven't monetised. I can say whatever I want. But, yeah, some people went for Fraser. Is he worth picking up for the double game week upcoming? Well, I've got a really good team for this upcoming double... Oh, no. De Bruyne's coming off. Boo. Boo. That's the end of the stream then. The answer to the question's no. No, well. Gundogan's come on, for anybody that cares. What a shame. Well, let's hope Man United then punish that decision, even though he's not a defender or anything like that. But yeah, Gundogan's just come on for Kevin De Bruyne. That sucks. I kind of was hoping that Kevin De Bruyne was to get a hat-trick, which meant that, you know, we'd have 2 players. It's funny, isn't it, to the biggest goal scorers this game week. Nobody owns the players. No one owns Kevin De Bruyne. No one owns Tony. But the main important thing is that some of us have stuck that captaincy on the right player in the likes of a Chelsea defender, obviously Rudiger. Some people went with Alonso. I did see some people went with Alonso. Does he play against Norwich? I think there's a good chance that Alonso plays versus Norwich as the ball's played through. Carl Walker, can he find someone? Can he pick someone out? He tries to pick out Cancelo, who goes for the he goes for the fancy volley there. De Gea making a beautiful save. There was a bit of a follow up, but Unfortunately, nothing came about that. That would have been an incredible goal. That would have just said everything about Cancelo. Thank God Man United scored. But then again, all my defenders came through. I was surprised in the Watford game. What happened there? How did Watford score 2 goals against Arsenal? Abuna was saying about the fact that, why have Wolves turned shit all of a sudden? Well, it's the same for Arsenal. Why have they conceded? Why have they started conceding goals all of a sudden? It's crazy. It's crazy. You won't understand that impression. Hold on a minute. Go on. Fernandes is deemed to have fouled. That's annoying. Here we go. They're going to show that Cancelo effort again if you're watching on the replay. Badoing. Whack. Nice save. Very nice save. He is just one hell of a fullback that just loves bombing forward. Loves to take on a shot. Oh, goodness. Rick Williamson. Happy with my wild card. 80 with 8 to play. James captain as Man City try and find a player there, but didn't quite get through. Man United clearing. Scissor kick from Cancelo, yeah. The audacity, yeah. Dread FPL saying well done on the James captaincy. Yep, it was a lucky gamble. Absolutely spot on there. I was just checking live FPL and then I saw a stream go live. That's the way we do. This is what we do. I said to the stream, just a minute, as Man City on the attack, Bernardo Silva, can he get a goal? No, he can't. He's been challenged, but it's all been fine. McTominay with the challenge there. All fine. Nothing wrong with that. Could Bernardo Silva get more points for Dan? Hopefully not. Jason will be hoping Digne doesn't play. Yeah, I know. He won't be playing. Digne will not be playing because he's been tested positive for Corona, so crazy. Nick Reed, Mr. Reed, hello, mate. Crazy. I was doing an impression of Basil a minute ago because I was watching when it was half time. I just put on that FPL game week with Llama and he had Rubber Ducky on, and there was just a bit in the intro. Llama says, "Hello, I'm with a very handsome man at the moment." And Rubber Ducky just looks around, and I just kept doing Basil Fotway. Are you talking to me? Indeed, I am. Yes. Just do the impression, Mr. Reed. Kickers has got Kevin De Bruyne. Piss off. That's ridiculous. Well done, though, having Kevin De Bruyne. Well done. Yeah, at the end of the day, if you've got Kevin De Bruyne, it means that there are going to be players that you won't be able to have in your team. For obvious reasons, he's dropped down to 11.6, is that right? Something like that? So, but yeah, Jason's having a bit of a stinker this week. If I was to show you the actual league table that I take very seriously, show you how close it is between me and Sai. So there it is there up on screen. And Jason will be there. He's down there. And I'll need to put that up on my end to make it easy for me to look at. Oh, Mr. Reed, if you're watching, I was also doing the older Carl Pilkington. Remember this bit? Bollocks! If you don't know that bit, come on, Mr. Reed. It's the parrot. Bollocks! You are aware we're live, Steve-o. Yeah. He just released a video, Carl Pilkington. I've watched a few minutes. It's boring. You could say it's boring. Yeah. I'm now down to 16. Is the ball swung in from a corner? Can anything come about it? Effort coming in. From Silva there. Mahrez on the ball, onto Silva. Silva back to Mahrez. Can he swing it in? No, he doesn't. They're just going to play it around, aren't they? Yeah, God, here we go. Boring. I'm now 20 points clear of 4th spot in the Torbay Elite, which is good. I don't want to do that. And has he got anybody coming off the bench? Lamptey. Lamptey would be coming off the bench for Dina. Now, I know Lamptey got 0 points. The rest of his team played. He's got Kane tomorrow. I've got Son versus Kane. Essentially between me and Sai. Sai on 62 points. He's got a lot of differentials ahead of me. But with the fact that... I'll tell you what. The fact that Watford scored 2 goals against Arsenal. I mean, again, I don't know how it all came about, but how well did Watford play? Any good? Have they got a chance against Wolves, a team that lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace? There we are, Mr. Reed. But yeah, Sai's got a lot of differentials on me, but I'm not being funny. They're not great. I mean, I could be eating my words. I probably will be eating my words. He's got the likes of... If I bring up his team up on screen, Man City are really just playing around. They're trying to find that way through the Manchester United back line, but to be honest with you, it ain't happening. So yeah, this is Sai's team here. As I stated, he's got quite a few differentials on me, but I mean, if on a minute, Pogba on the ball, can he find any of his players? He's dribbling it out to the right hand side. He swings the ball across. Ederson comes out. Just about tips it over. Fernandes trying to get something. Damn it. Oh, it's Rashford. Rashford and Pogba got the same haircut, like the same blonde streaks or something. But there's Sai's team. Sarr in goal, Saiz, Podence, Wood, Mason Mount, captain. I mean, again, I could be eating my words. Kane could get a brace tomorrow. That's the thing. Another single game week team in Tottenham who've got some genuine world-class players. We all know, will the real Tottenham turn up? I mean, what is the real Tottenham, you know? Is it the Tottenham that turn up against Leeds, or is it the Tottenham that turn up against Burnley? We don't know, but yeah, so it's going to be really interesting to see what happens over the next few days. But yeah, obviously a lot of people, Captain Salah like Brew yesterday, semi-sweet potato. On a minute here, Foden is on side, he feeds it into Gundogan. Gundogan, can he find anybody? He's trying to find Mahrez, and there's Grealish. Grealish all on his own. Can he pick out a player? He's looking up. He plays it out to number 16, which is Rodri. Rodri passes it back out to Grealish. Can they get something out? Can they make it 4? The answer is Gundogan. No. Straight past the post. Absolutely useless. Come on, win big at least. If you're going to beat Man United, at least batter them. For crying out loud. Yeah, just gone wide of the on their right, Man United's left. Just quickly show you Jason's team for a split second. As I stated, he's having a stinker. I mean, Dan kind of made it up today with who they called Man City and Bernardo Silva, as you can see there. Captain Rudiger. Foster doing nothing. Kilman doing nothing. Tierney, nothing. Saka, he had Saka today. Bernardo Silva, obviously. Is that... What does that say there? Can't quite read what that says. Man United just playing it back to De Gea. I think that is going to be coming to an end in the sense of like trying to fizzle out the game here. I mean, Dan is ahead of Dale. Yeah, Dennis getting 2 points. Gundogan found Mahrez. Can Mahrez make it 4? And he does. 4-1. 4-1. And he's offside. Damn. He's offside. How close was it? Is he going to go to VAR? Let's find out. How close was this? So Gundogan was the player that... Oh, he's miles. Yeah, he's offside. Yeah, that's fine. Even I can see that. Does Saka get 3 bonus? No, it'd be Cucho. Cucho getting 3, Saka 2. In this specific game, De Bruyne obviously with his standard 3 bonus. Damn. Bernard. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, they've gone to VAR, but he's offside. Oh, they're saying that it could be onside due to a foot. Literally a foot. A hand and a foot. That's ridiculous, the way they do this. It looks like his hand is... Hand. Well, it's his arm. It's his right arm, isn't it? Oh, great. It's just fucking... starts lagging at the precise moment we're looking at this here. Let's just see. So they're lining up the shoulder and the right boot. That's what's happening. If anybody's listening on audio and not able to watch the game, they're still checking to see if it's offside. It could be 4-1 here. They're literally... I mean, as Jason would be like, they're literally zooming in and out. It's onside. It's 4-1. It's 4-1. Is classified as a goal? It's officially a goal. 4-1. 4-1. Mahrez, you know Mahrez last week, the player that everybody captained. So who's the popular captaincy this week? Salah? Well, he may as well captain in next week, which everybody is anyway. May as well flaming captain anyway. How the fuck is that onside? Makes no difference for how, yeah. I mean, we're literally talking a fingernail, Harry. It's weird saying FPL Harry. I know why you changed your name, but... To my name, Steve-O? Yeah. But, I mean, we're talking literally hairs. Oh, it's only 2 minutes stoppage time, so I'm going to be ending the stream any minute now. Mahrez, the FPL troll. Coolio 2-foot's captain Mahrez. What? That's ridiculous. Call me whatever you want, Harry's saying. I've just got it stuck on my head. FPL Tips Harry. That's it. FPL Tips Harry with a Z. I mean, the game's coming to an end. This stream's coming towards an end. But yeah, 4-1. Man City with a free kick. Foden taking it. Can it make it 5? No, he can't. Surely the game's going to come to an end any second now. Grealish on the ball. Can they get a 5th? Are they going to go for it? Yeah, why not? Mahrez. Ball cleared. Referee's going to blow the whistle any second now. And that'll be the end of that. That'll be the end of that. And, yeah. Coolio 2-foots. Remember when he was doing really well in the Rivals League? Like, really well. Now, all of a sudden. I mean, this is Jason's team just quickly. I mean, Jason is having an absolute stinker. 38 points. He's on 48 points because Saka's going to come off the bench. That is the end of the game. Full time, 4-1. May as well watch wrestling. Tune over to Total Steve-O where I'll cover SmackDown Live. Crying out loud. That's it. 4-1. Embarrassing. Thank God I'm not a United fan. But yeah, this is Jason's team. 38 points. He's going to get 48 points with Thingy coming off the bench. But he's also got some solid differentials. With the likes of Ramsey. His differentials on me are Foster versus Dubravka. Saiss versus James, captain. Ruder, captain versus Reece James, captain. So to speak, as convoluted in there. Mason Mount versus Rafinha. Ramsey versus Coutinho. Son versus Son. And then Hwang versus Jimenez. So really interesting contest. I mean, Kane's going to hurt ranks. How do you know? Everton. This is what makes me laugh. Is that everybody just picks a popular name out of the hat that thinks like yesterday. Oh, Salah's going to smash West Ham. No, he's not. He may get a goal or whatever, but you really think that West Ham are going to roll over and allow Liverpool to beat them 3 or 4-0 once again? To be honest with you, I wasn't really that blown away by Salah yesterday. I was more impressed by Diaz. But anyway, it's the same with tomorrow. Oh, surprise, surprise! Everybody thinks that Kane's gonna have this memorable match. He may get a goal. Everton aren't going to turn over. They're not going to roll over and just go, do you know what, spank me and that's it. No. It's going to be a tight game. I think I predicted 2-0, 2-1. I think I predicted 2-1. It's going to be tight. Yeah, can Kane get 2 goals? Of course he bloody can. He ain't going to be a rank killer, though. I'm not worried about him. Thank God no one's on it. Gav P, this is when Captain Mount. Yeah, just like Sai has Captain Mount, it could do something there. Denver, we United ain't upset or surprised at all was expected. Harry Dawson, holding on to Kevin De Bruyne for the past 6 weeks has paid off. What do you mean holding on? I mean, he's been doing really well for the past 6 weeks. I mean, it certainly helped Jason. Helped Jason a lot. My big red arrow's turned into a green today with the Saka also coming through. Yeah, that Saka is a massive bonus to me. So big in the grand scheme of things for myself. I needed something from Saka. He always seems to... It seems to me with Saka that he does a pattern where it's blank, big return, blank, big return, blank, or more to the point, single, double, single, double. Along those lines. So expect 2 single points up against Liverpool and is it Leicester they're playing again? I'm pretty certain it's Leicester that are going to be Leicester's Arsenal's opponents. Let's just have a quick check. I'm forgetting who Arsenal have got in the double game, to be honest with you. I know it's Liverpool and it is Leicester. Right, okay. I'm really annoyed next week because I really wanted to do a stream at 2 o'clock. I can't. It's impossible. I'm probably going to message Jason to say if Jason can do a 2 o'clock stream. And then I'm going to join in. I couldn't even join in. I'd have to do like a reaction to the games. I'm gutted. Because next week is amazing. You've got Chelsea Newcastle on Sky. Everton Wolves, Leeds Norwich, Southampton Watford, West Ham Aston Villa. So frustrating that I can't watch any of that. Absolutely infuriating. So next week could be, from my point of view, a very small window for streaming. But I'll definitely have to do some form of reaction, almost like I'm doing now. Well, I say reaction, it's barely a reaction. It's more just to see if Kevin De Bruyne was going to get a whatchamacallit, a hat-trick, which he didn't. But can I catch... Oh my goodness. Yeah, that... Git. Yeah, have a look at this. This is second spot in the Torbay Elite. I actually go... This is crazy. I actually go second tonight in the Torbay Elite League. But... Look what this tosser's got off the bench. Dan Benson, he's got Trent coming off the bench. I'm gutted. Because, like I said, Dino ain't going to play. And Trent's going to come off the bench for him and he's going to go ahead of me. Saka, look at that. Ha! Look at that bench, though. He's got Kane tomorrow. It's Kane versus Son. But, it's fuming. Absolutely fuming that he's got him coming off the bench because I'd flaming go second. So important that it's like the beginnings of this. Well, it is the beginnings of this show. That Torbay Elite League, just chatting shit about that and how important it is to myself, Dan, and Jace. And you guys just started popping along and, 3 years later, after 2 abysmal seasons from my perspective, and they have been abysmal, turned it round And now it's a proper fight. It is a hell of a fight between us four. Between me, Dan and Jason. It is fantastic. And to catch Dan in this specific case, God, we got Dan Benson, Dan Griffin, Dan Bull. Any other Dans? I still can't believe I'm 15 points behind. No, wait a minute. My maths is terrible. I'm only 39, 41, 42. 42, 56 minus 40. 39, 40, 41, 56 minus 41. It's how bad my maths is. It's terrible. 56 minus 41. Yeah, I'll be 15 points behind. 15 points behind Si. So tight. And, reality being, Wolves are going to go into that game against Watford and they're not going to want to lose. I predicted... I put 1-0 in the predictor game to Wolves, but I think I was like on the stream 0-0. 0-0 or 1-0 either way. So let's just go with a 1-0 win. So that's 12 points to Si. Let's give Sa an extra bonus point. That's 13. Podence, let's just say, gets the goal. Mason Mount get a goal against Norwich is a very good chance. Chris Wood, the way that Southampton played apparently the other day, but they're going to want to tighten things up as well. But can they tighten things up? The way Top Tim was talking yesterday, they're going to get obliterated by Newcastle. And the way Newcastle are playing at the moment, don't surprise us. But Chris Wood, has he done anything since he's come to Newcastle? No. In fact, he's done nothing. 3 goals all season. And that was for us. And even then, he's out of form. So that Chris Wood thing is still a bizarre one from size. That's his wild card. And then for next week, because he can't free hit, for next week, all he's got is Salah, Trent, Wood, Kane, and that's it for the double game week. Whereas I've got 8 or 9 double game week players. I've got 8 or 9. I could quickly count. Now, Si can obviously do he can do transfers. I'm not stupid. But yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8. 8, and I'm looking to get 9, possibly 10. But do I really want to be... The only way I can get 10 is potentially getting rid of Rudiger for someone like a double game week player that's cheap. And then I can upgrade Hwang to Richarlison. That's the thought process in my head. So it would be Rudiger to a cheap 4.6. Play a 3-5... No, bench Coutinho against West Ham. And have Richarlison and Mopé up top. Yeah, so I'm kind of like in that mindset, and that way I'll have 10 double game week players. That would be for a -4, but I think it'd be worth it. I do Richarlison at home to Wolves and then Newcastle. I can imagine. He could get a red card in the first game. It wouldn't surprise me. Guaranteed starter. Harry Dawson, Kulusevski, an option over Son. I think it's an option. I think just see how Son performs against what's his face, Everton tomorrow. The reality being, of course, is that let's get real here. Son is essentially a striker. He's one of the key men for Tottenham. I don't know anything about this Kulusevski, but I think that for what is he, 6 million? Why not double up? Why not triple up? I personally, again, I'm speaking absolute nonsense, and I am. I just don't think Kane's worth the money. I think that there's more value in having cheaper strikers having a better midfield and a better defence. Gav P, I would have gambled on St Maximin over Wood. Yep, agreed. Would have been okay. I wouldn't even gambled on Newcastle full stop. I wouldn't gamble on Newcastle full stop. As I keep banging on about, if you have the players that you can kind of potentially get rid of that makes sense to bring in the likes of Fraser, Willox and Maximin, Wood, go for it. But do you really, like in my case, I'm not going to get rid of Coutinho when he's got a blank the following week in game week 30, because I've got to think about game week 30 as well. The players that I've got in that particular week. That's from my point of view. You listen to this, Si. And even when you look at Si's team, for example, when it comes to the double game week in... the blank game week. You know, he's got Kane, which is very good. He's got the Wolves assets that are up against Leeds, is that right? Let's quickly check here. Arsenal are in there? No, like I said, I haven't really looked. I have looked, but I haven't looked. Yeah, so he's got the Wolves assets in the 3 Wolves assets, and that's 3. Leeds, nobody. I'd rather have a Leeds player personally. Aston Villa, Coutinho. He's got the main man in Kane. Thomas, that's 6. Arsenal, he's got nothing up against Aston Villa. Whereas for me, I've got no Wolves. I've got Leeds, Rafinha. I've got 3 Arsenal, that's 4. Aston Villa, that's 5. Sun, that's 6. I've got no West Ham. And like I said, I mean, in that specific fixture, Wolves versus Leeds, depending on what happens, I expect that to be an extremely tight game, if not Leeds to win. Genuinely, depending on what this new manager bounce does. Aston Villa against Arsenal, I can see that being quite a high scoring game. It could be like today's game, like a 3-2, genuinely. Leicester versus Brentford. Leicester to win that. Whether it's comfortable or not is a different question. And then Spurs up against West Ham, an extremely tight game. I think I might just go into that blank game week, take it on the chin. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. But this is how from my personal perspective, my team is looking at the moment for double game week 29. Looking good, innit? I mean, she's tasty. I mean, she's very attractive. She's not very attractive. What do you mean she's very attractive? I mean, she's tasty. Yeah, so that team there would have Richarlison instead of Hwang. Oh, if Hwang was to score this week, then it would mean that I could maybe think to myself, do you know what? Don't need to panic. Don't need to sell him, because there's a chance that it wouldn't happen. There's a small chance that he wouldn't drop in price. But yeah, I'd get rid of Rudiger, and then I'd have 4.6 in the bank, which would in turn mean that I'd be looking at somebody that plays in the double but is also good enough to... I was gutted I couldn't get Cody. There was Kilman, but I don't think it's really worth bringing him in. I'm looking just down here. Ben White, but I've already got the triple up in Arsenal, so I can't be doing that. Possibly a Newcastle player, but they haven't got a game in game week 30. So really, I'm coming down to the bare bones. I mean, Michael Keane is 0.1 too expensive. He's 4.7. You know, you could give a bang on him. You got Sanchez down there of Tottenham. Is he a guaranteed starter? The answer's No, I don't know if he's injured or not. Sessegnon, is he a starter? Does he play for Tottenham on a regular basis? He's 4.3 million. He's playing in the blank. The last few fixtures he's played 90, 78, 77. Is he worth a punt at 4.3 million? I don't see why not, just to have that backup player. If it means to have a blank player. And then I'd also have the fact that I'd have him in my double game week 29, which means that I could play the bench boost in double game week 29. I'd have Bruyne up against Watford. I'd have this Sessegnon against Man United and Brighton, if he plays. I mean, we'll see tomorrow. I think if he starts tomorrow, I think we've got a wiener, as it says in The Simpsons. Doherty, 0.1 too expensive, but he doesn't even play for Tottenham really. Not really getting the minutes. So yeah, maybe Sessegnon could be the guy. I don't know. I shall see. But I mean, Guppy's saying Ben Davies or Doherty. I mean, is Ben Davies 4.4? Well, there we are. You know, Ben Davies, guaranteed starter. He's a 1 point magnet. 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 2 points, 5 points. I think I'd rather go with Sessegnon. But yeah, that's further down the road. But certainly it's a thought process out loud here. That team could even bench. Yeah, as I just said, Gabriel Derop. It could bench boost next week. Because like I said, Hwang would be Richarlison. I think there's a possibility. Gabriel, Jason, Sai, Dan. There is this small possibility it could happen. Anyway, I can't believe it's nearly 7 o'clock. That is ridiculous, and I've been nearly going for an hour, which is, for an impromptu stream, I mean, that's not even a record. But yeah, cheers everybody for watching. Really do appreciate it. The question was, can Kevin De Bruyne get a hat-trick? The answer is no. Thanks everybody, and I will see you at some point next week. Stay tuned on Twitter at Elite FPL, Discord, of course, the link is in the description. Whatever the other describing. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Enjoy that. If you enjoy our content, hit the like button if you enjoyed the stream. What else is there to offer? Memberships. If you're wanting to support the show for $1.99. We do videos twice a week. Yeah, you can support the show by becoming a member. That's completely up to you. That's your choice. But other than that, I will see you when I see you. Cheers, everybody. Take it easy.